I don't have to prove the opposite of the resolution.
Well, but we both agree that we have obligations to help people, and I'm stating that one of the most efficient and effective ways to help people is to affirm the resolution. So wouldn't you then agree that we ought to affirm the resolution?
No, because I don't agree that you've shown that it's the most effective way. And I don't think you even tried. I think you just said we have obligations to these people, so we should admit them. But the missing link in your argument is why admitting them is the way we have to do it.
But I'm not saying that it's the way that we have to do it. In fact, in the previous cross-examination, I stated that it was one of the ways that we can do this.
No.
So why is it a way that we cannot do this?
You said it was a moral obligation to admit them. So you exactly said we have to do it.
Well,
that's what it means to say we have to do it.
No, we do have to do it, but the underlying thing there, and this is exactly what is contained in my value and in my value criterion, is that we have a moral obligation to respect the inherent worth of all humans. Mm-hmm. We have a moral obligation to do the actions that bring about moral worth. And one of the actions that consistently do this is admitting those fleeing oppression, and I will explain why. If we admit those who are fleeing oppression, we have to look to the nature of what it means to flee something. Whenever you flee something, you have nowhere else to go, meaning the only way to free these refugees from oppression is to admit them into that developed country. So if this is one of the only ways that we can do it, why would you agree that we can't do it that way?
Well, I don't agree that it's the only way we can do it. As I said, we can eliminate the oppression.
But you think it is a way that we can do it?
I mean, it's possible
so
to do
it's
it.
possible for us to value morality and to value justice by admitting those fleeing oppression.
Right. I mean, I have an obligation to help you get ready for this debate, but that doesn't mean I have to give you $1 million to get ready for this debate.
Well, sure, but don't you think that just by letting someone into that country, the simple act of freeing someone from oppression is enough to help them free from oppression?
No. I mean, in fact, I think you could admit them and really not go nearly far enough in terms